welcome to BookD, Simon. You join us on this filmed podcast,
I know,
which is pretty exciting.
I feel quite honoured.
So creatively, the short story
Yeah.
and the novel, obviously two very different formats. And when I've talked to authors in the past, they've always said that it's quite nice for them because it's an outlet just to get ideas out really quickly.
It's a completely different discipline because it's a smaller canvas, and and largely for me, the attraction is that there are loads of stories that you sort of think of and occur to you, or little avenues that you could go down with one character or another that just don't suit the main plot or narrative of the novel you're writing.
So stuff that you would normally disregard in sort of the bigger novels, you would then maybe sketch down in a little book, maybe.
For sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like a mind map on the wall. I don't know
Maybe,
how you work.
yeah. I tie knots. And, no.
Right.
Draw little drawings.
Excellent.
No, I have an ideas file and I just kind of put stuff down. And a lot of it is that stuff, sometimes if you keep a pad by your bed and you have an idea in the middle of the night or when you're drunk or something and you write something down and you go, oh, that's just great. And then in the morning you look at it and either you realise it's like
Does that ever happen to you, really?
What?
Do you do that?
I
Get
used
drunk
to do
and then write stuff down?
I used to come home and sort of go, this is definitely what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up early and I'm going to do this, and then you scrawl some stuff down and fall asleep in a drunken stupor, and then you wake up and either you can't read it or you remember it and you sort of go, oh, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Yeah. Well, also, the whole point of getting drunk is you remove your inner editor, and which is a good thing. But then the trouble, that's fine if you're with a bunch of other people who have also removed chemically their internal editor. But then when you sort of lay that stuff on the person with the internal editor very much back in place and slightly grumpy and hungover,
so basically
you kind of look at it and just go, oh man. Okay. But I can see the point of there is something very nice about writing in the middle of the night though. I get up and often get up quite early and work. I think sometimes when you're fully awake, you kind of with me you can overanalyze stuff. And rather than just let it happen, knowing that it's full of mistakes, but you can always go back and change it, you're sort of trying to make it perfect as you go along.
You're sort of talking about preempting it as you're writing, but when
it's like having the two hats on.
Editor ever come out and you had to make some really brutal cuts, like a set piece you loved or a whole character. Or just really make the call and be like, it's a shame, but it's not working.
Well, and also I think if you get up in the middle of the night and write something, you sort of tend to focus, or you do something that's easy because you're thinking, oh, I'm half asleep and I can't face just launching. You wouldn't jump out of bed and run a marathon. You'd go for a light jog. But actually, the light jog stuff still needs to be done for the book. And often you go into something and you can put something down quite simply that you might have overcomplicated in the middle of the day when you're sort of going 3 coffees down and like,
I could see that.
Come on, this can be like so much more complicated, and I can have a flashback in there. And then you look back at it and it makes no sense, and you end up pairing all of that stuff out and probably ending up with the thing that your half asleep self would have put down anyway because it was all they were capable of. So
in a way, the light jogging is kind of more important in
light jogging is good. It's like aerobic literary exercise.
That is wow.
There you go.
What we just did there.
Patent that.
Nailed it. Smash that. Smash that answer. You're on a roll. Thank you so much.